Hey, what's up, guys? Kyle here, back with another video, and today I'm going to do my Attack on Titan review episode 63 review English dub. So, episode starts out with Rhino was actually talking to the kid there, saying he had to like give him like this kid like the note and shit like that. He said he's gonna actually fill him, take him the note and shit. So he was actually um, was actually doing there. We actually get to see him actually was actually talking to. It was like mostly it was this a flashback where he actually gave the kid the note and shit like that, and the kid was actually telling this guy saying he actually had to give him like some type of thing there, mostly involving the Titans there and shit like that. We actually get to see that there when actually was actually happening with that shit. Um, yeah. Sorry for that. Mostly we got to see something that was actually gonna happen with that and shit like that, where it was also affecting the how the Titans were gonna affecting shit. The guy was explaining about it. um, Rhina actually goes to this house there. This guy was actually saying, introducing his and his family and shit like that. And then the guy was by the balcony there, and he was talking about how the Titans are gonna be more affecting there to take over like any type of movement and stuff like that for thing there. So how they're gonna affect the he was telling Rana how they're gonna mostly gonna affect um the movements and stuff like that. That's what he was saying and shit. Saying how they're gonna affect their movements and shit like that. So how they're gonna do it and shit. We actually get to see the freaking kids there. um, we're actually saying something about this. One of the kids was actually saying something about like all the other countries hate us there, but mostly there's an event there for like for everybody who honestly is around the world, and then they said something about the other around our other countries were allowed to go to this thing there, and mostly these other countries were actually were planning to take down the wall Astoria there, mostly taking out Wall Astoria because technically if they take down Wall Astoria there, it'd be more of affecting their shit like that for it because they won't really want to see them go down and shit. Because mostly Astoria is like always in war with all these other countries and stuff like that because of the Titan rate and shit. We actually get to go to see the count. Next thing we actually get to see the counselor there. They were actually was planning to uh, do like some type of attack there. It kind of looks like they're trying to do something like another attack there. So they're like planning, seeing how they're gonna like surround like the east side and the south side of the are now the south and north side of the wall there to plan an attack this other country there and shit like that. Mostly that's what they're saying. When they were saying stuff about that, saying how they're gonna make their attack more efficient there and shit like that. So when they were actually saying stuff like that, they went out in the balcony there. They seen the kids were running and shit, and fucking one of the kids fucking ran past this girl there, and he's like, "Yes, I won" and stuff like that. Mostly, these are the people honestly were in the army and shit. Um, they were saying stuff like that, saying how uh mostly the girl got pissed off at the guy there because she beat him in a race, or she beat him, or he beat her in a race and stuff like that. So she's like, don't celebrate too much yet. And she's like, he beat me in a race and shit like that. So when I was going with that shit, mostly they're doing like the festivals and stuff like that. They had the cocktail, or they had the party there. Mostly in the party, they were talking about how when the guy was actually came up in the podium, he was actually saying something about how they're gonna affect more of the Titans there from being affecting of the pushing the Titans there to make it more of a thing there. They're also talking about something about the Beast Titan there. Most of the Beast Titan, it's more like of a affecting Titan there and shit like that. It's gonna actually happen with it there and shit like that. um, this kid was actually saying something about going down into the telling Rhino there to uh, to do something with the thing there. We see in the next scene we see this guy was actually sitting on the bench with this thing there. He was technically Jaeger. He was actually named Jaeger in a way, and then technically he this doctor there, Dr. Jaeger, was this Dr. Jaeger guy was actually freaking out and shit like that. And he's like, oh shit and shit, crap like that. We see like a little bit of flashbacks where it was actually see the Beast Titan shit like that. So when that was going on with that crap, saying and shit, we go to the festival there. The next scene we actually see him going to the festival. We actually see him having a good time and shit like that. And then Rhino actually looked at these the kit technically they looked at the soldiers there, and he actually had and shit. They actually had the they were like eating bread and shit like that, having a good time. And then freaking Rhino was thinking like how it's being more affecting there and shit like that. One guy was one of the guys was actually saying he wanted to introduce somebody to him and shit, and then Rhino goes down to the basement there, opens up the door, and he realizes who the guy with the with the guy who honestly had one leg and shit like that. It was actually technically Aaron. Aaron actually finally came back in this one. And then he's like, long time no see, Rhino, or Aaron actually said to Rhino there, saying, long time no see. And then he's like, and Rhino's like, oh shit, and crap like that. And that's where the episode ends. So, yep, that's pretty much it. Comment, rate, and response to members. We would like a lot of videos, please subscribe. Hit that bell notification when we uploads. Comment, response to members. We like it. Out of here. Peace.